In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 NBA games happening on October 30th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Orlando Magic versus Charlotte Hornets. The Orlando Magic travel to Charlotte to take on the Hornets at Spectrum Center on Thursday. Orlando continues to deal with roster gaps, with Moritz Wagner still unavailable. Charlotte, in contrast, expects to have a full roster ready to play. The Magic likely hoped for a stronger start to the season, but their recent form reflects the impact of losing key players from last year's squad. Banchero and Wagner have carried their share of the offensive load, yet the team's defense has not reached the same level as last season. So far, the Magic have been among the most disappointing teams early in the campaign. Their lack of rhythm shows, and their performance has made them a risky team to support in their current shape. Playing on the road at the end of a back-to-back adds another layer of concern. The offensive struggles that defined last season remain, and the defense has regressed. On the other side, Charlotte continues to show signs of improvement. Their energy and depth give them an edge when facing teams showing fatigue. The Hornets looked strong before their tough loss to Miami on Tuesday, and the home setting provides a chance for recovery against a struggling Magic side. As our first pick for this matchup, the Charlotte Hornets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both teams have leaned toward higher scoring games lately, combining for 257 points in their most recent outings. Orlando has scored 124 or more in 3 of their last 4 contests, while Charlotte averages 132 points on 50.9% shooting. With defensive lapses on both sides and a pace that stays quick, the conditions point toward a high total. If Ball and Banchero maintain their current scoring form, the game should see plenty of points. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Wizards versus Oklahoma City Thunder. On Thursday night, the Washington Wizards travel to the Paycom Center for a matchup against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Washington could enter this contest missing key depth, as Marvin Bagley remains questionable for the game. Oklahoma City will again be without Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Nikola Topic, and Kenrich Williams. The Wizards are likely still frustrated after letting a 19-point advantage slip away in their loss to the 76ers on Tuesday. Yet, they cannot afford to dwell on that setback with a quick turnaround against an undefeated Thunder team. Oklahoma City opened as significant home favorites, reflecting both their current form and the disparity between these squads. Despite the Thunder's strong record, concerns remain about their consistency against the spread. They have struggled to cover large numbers and continue to manage several injuries. The Wizards, on the other hand, have yet to find stability on either end of the court. They hold a 1-3-0 record against the spread this season, despite often entering games as underdogs. Historically, Oklahoma City has dominated this series, winning 6 straight meetings and covering the spread in 5 of those victories. These matchups have been one-sided for years, with the Thunder's depth and pace often proving too much for Washington. Even with several regulars sidelined, Oklahoma City still appears well-positioned to handle this challenge. As our first pick for this matchup, the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Oklahoma City began the season without 2 essential contributors from their championship push, as Jalen Williams has yet to play and Isaiah Joe continues to recover from injury. Despite those absences, the Thunder have found steady production from A.J. Mitchell. His strong start persisted on Tuesday when he scored in double figures again and tied his season high with 3 made three-pointers, matching his output from the opener on October 21st. The former UC Santa Barbara standout carried momentum from Summer League and preseason play into the regular season, where he has averaged 18.2 points, 3.8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1.2 steals across 26.6 minutes per game through 5 appearances to open the 2025 to 2026 campaign. Oklahoma City continues to showcase a deep offensive rotation that can attack from multiple levels, facing a Wizards team that has struggled to generate stops and lacks rhythm on offense. defense. This matchup sets up for a game with strong scoring potential. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Golden State Warriors versus Milwaukee Bucks. The Golden State Warriors visit the Milwaukee Bucks at the Pfizer Forum on Thursday for a matchup between two of the league's most informed teams. Golden State will once again be without DeAnthony Melton, while Moses Moody remains questionable. Milwaukee has ruled out Kevin Porter Jr., who continues to recover from an ankle sprain. Both teams have shown strong early season form, yet it is Milwaukee that enters this contest as a home underdog, a surprising position given its recent level of play. Golden State has drawn significant attention for its recent performances. The team's rhythm looks strong, but questions remain about how well this form will translate on the road. Wins over an injury-depleted Lakers team and a developing Trail Blazers squad do not fully reveal how the Warriors will fare against a complete and balanced opponent. Milwaukee, meanwhile, came into the season overlooked by many, and it feels as though the market has not caught up to their true potential. Their victory over the Knicks showcased their balance, energy, and defensive control. Antetokounmpo's emotional celebration after that win, shouting that Milwaukee is his city, spoke volumes about his mindset and leadership this season, while the Warriors displayed sharp execution in their recent dominant win over the Clippers and have taken the last 3 meetings against Milwaukee. The Bucks have reshaped their roster and look much more cohesive. Their win as underdogs over the Knicks demonstrated their depth and poise under pressure, and the home court energy should amplify that momentum here. Golden State remains a disciplined, veteran-led team, but given the circumstances, Milwaukee's current form and setting present strong value. As our first pick for this matchup, the Milwaukee Bucks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Last season's 2 meetings between these teams produced a combined average of 216.5 points per game. For this total to clear, both teams would need to reach around 116 points apiece. Given recent offensive output, that target appears reasonable. Golden State has scored at least 119 points in 4 of its last 5 games, while Milwaukee has posted at least 121 points in 3 of its last 4 contests. The Bucks feature one of the league's premier scorers, who has been dominant in the early stages of the season, and his current health points toward continued production. The Warriors still possess one of basketball's greatest shooters, supported by a deep and efficient offensive core. Historical trends also favor a high total, with the overhitting in 4 of the last 6 meetings between these teams, and 7 of 8 combined games so far this season. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Heat versus San Antonio Spurs. The Miami Heat travel to the Frostbank Center to face the San Antonio Spurs on Thursday night. Miami enters this contest short on personnel, with Tyler Herro and Norman Powell both ruled out and Nikola Jovic listed as questionable. San Antonio will again be without De'Aaron Fox, Jeremy Sochan, Kelly Olynyk, and Luke Kornet. After dropping their opener to Orlando, the Heat have responded with a 3-game winning streak that includes victories over Memphis, New York, and Charlotte. That momentum now faces a test against an unbeaten Spurs squad. Miami has enjoyed strong results in this head-to-head matchup, winning 5 straight road games against San Antonio, though those meetings took place before Victor Wembanyama emerged as a dominant presence. The interior battle between Bam Adebayo and Wembanyama should be pivotal, as Miami's offense often relies on Adebayo's production, and that responsibility will be even heavier with several teammates sidelined. San Antonio has been one of the league's early season stories, starting the campaign with a perfect 4-0 record. Alongside the Bulls, 76ers, and Thunder, they remain among the few teams yet to lose. While their schedule has not featured the league's top contenders, Thursday's matchup against Miami represents their first significant challenge. The Spurs' success has been driven by Wembanyama's rapid development, his length and instincts transforming both ends of the court. Miami has built some rhythm despite off-court distractions, but San Antonio's cohesion and confidence stand out. The Spurs rank among the league leaders in both offensive and defensive rebound percentage, and their defensive efficiency rating of 104.9 points allowed per 100 possessions currently leads the NBA. Miami ranks 4th in adjusted defensive efficiency at 107.6 points allowed per 100 possessions, yet limiting Wembanyama's interior presence will test even their disciplined structure. The Spurs also benefit from 2 full days of preparation leading into this game, which strengthens their position in this matchup. As our first pick for this matchup, the San Antonio Spurs to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams guard the perimeter well. San Antonio is allowing just 11.8 made three-pointers per 100 possessions on 34.8% shooting, while Miami is surrendering 13.5 makes on a 33.1% rate. Miami's pace remains among the fastest in the league at 107.5 possessions per 48 minutes, ranking first, while San Antonio operates much slower at 97.0 possessions per 48 minutes, tied for 26th. Expect the Spurs to focus on controlling tempo and dominating the defensive glass to counter Miami's quick offensive rhythm. San Antonio does not rely heavily on three-point shooting, whereas Miami depends on perimeter scoring, a concern given the absence of Powell, the team's top scorer. San Antonio's defense leads the league in points allowed per game and limits opponents to just 41.6% shooting from the field. Although Miami plays at the fastest pace in the NBA, sustaining offensive efficiency against this defensive unit will be a challenge. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.